Good morning, HWC kids. This week, we're continuing our jump into the story of Ruth. Last time we left Ruth, she was kind of in a tough spot, wasn't she? She'd left her home and her family, her husband had died, and now she was living with her mother-in-law in an unfamiliar place, struggling to find enough to eat. Well, every good story that I've ever read has a challenging or hard situation that the main character finds themselves in, right? Let's look at some. So, in The Cat in the Hat, Nick and Sally have a big pink spot all over their house that they have to get rid of before their mom comes home. In The Little Blue Truck, the big rude dump truck is stuck in the mud and Little Blue has to get it out. In The Little Engine That Could, the happy little train breaks down and all of the dolls and toys and good things to eat can't find a way over the mountain to the little boys and girls waiting for them. In Charlotte's Web, Wilbur the pig is on the fast track to being turned into bacon. And in Ralph S. Mouse, Ralph finds himself in a trash can, unable to get out. And in Little House on the Prairie, Laurel Ingalls always finds herself up against a wild prairie full of animals and crazy weather and Indians and all sorts of things. But all of these stories have something in common, don't they? There is hope. Something happens or someone comes into the story to save the day. In Cat in the Hat, little cats A through Z come to clean up the pink spot. In Little Blue Truck, the big green toad and all the animals work together to get the dump truck out of the mud. In The Little Engine That Could, the little engine comes along and she thinks she can, and she does. She gets over the mountain with all the dolls and toys. In Charlotte's Web, Wilbur the pig meets Charlotte, who proves to the farmer and to the town that Wilbur is terrific and too special to become bacon. In Ralph S. Mouse, Keith, a young friend, comes along and rescues Ralph from the trash can and teaches him how to ride the motorcycle safely. And in Little House on the Prairie, Ma and Pa Ingalls always have a way to keep the family safe and healthy and happy. And Ruth? Well, Ruth meets a man named Boaz who generously looks after Ruth and Naomi and helps them make a new start in their new life. Every good story has a part that feels hopeless, and every good story has hope. Just like our story, right? We live in a world where sad, scary, hurtful, and sinful things happen all the time, and we can get really discouraged. And we have a God who gives us hope. He sent his son to live on earth. Jesus died for us so we can be forgiven and saved from our sins. And now he's in heaven preparing a perfect place for us to live with him in eternity. So remember this week, no matter how hopeless your story may seem, we always have hope in God. Have a great day.